Car manufacturers are forever banging on about innovation and groundbreaking technology, but most of the time, these innovations only push the needle by a fraction. The i8, however, pushes the needle onto another dial entirely. BMW's plug-in hybrid supercar is nothing short of a motoring landmark, a car of the future that you can buy today. Now, we reckon there'll be very little argument that the i8 looks as dramatic as any car of the future should. Most of what you see before you is made of plastic reinforced with carbon fibre, and that has a number of benefits. It helps keep weight down but maintain strength. The versatility of the material also allows the designers to throw some pretty cool shapes. Just look at this air duct that runs over the rear wheel arch and pretty much busts through the back light. You will not see that anywhere else, and that is just one example. There are mind-bending curves and creases simply all over this car, and the two-tone colour scheme and super cool doors just add to the theatre. Things feel pretty futuristic in here as well. Like the bodywork, the interior has all sorts of wacky shapes and textures, and these two screens display all the information that regular dials would, along with the lowdown on what's currently going on with the i8's complicated drivetrain. The middle screen is also the basis for operating most of the car's more conventional functions, and it's all pretty easy to use. Importantly, for a car costing this much money, the cabin feels plush as well as futuristic, with gorgeous high-grade materials. However, it's best not to view the cramped rear seats as anything other than extra luggage space, which you might need because the boot is tiny. Explaining all the complexities about how the i8's plug-in hybrid drivetrain works would take us all day, and we've only got a couple of minutes. All you really need to know is that it uses a combination of electric motors, lithium-ion batteries, and a 1.5 litre turbocharged petrol engine to deliver supercar performance along with city car running costs. The other thing you really need to know is what it feels like to drive, and the answer is this: simply sensational. Select the car's sportiest driving mode, like so, and you get the full force of all the various power sources, amounting to a total of 357 brake horsepower. It doesn't have quite the same organ-bashing, all-at-once performance you get from a conventionally powered supercar, but with a 0 to 62 time of just 4.4 seconds, it's still easily fast enough to put a big, stupid smile on your face. And then there is that noise. The petrol engine in this thing only has 3 cylinders, but listening to it, you'd swear it had at least double that. And the handling is even more exhilarating than the noise. The car's lightweight stature makes it feel supremely agile when you're changing direction. And you've also got enormous grip, unshakable body control, and steering that is packed with feel and precision. And then, when you get to the end of your favourite country road, you can just slow down a bit, select one of the other driving modes, one that concentrates less on performance and more on economy, and you can just trundle along in near silence. The suspension also softens off to give what is actually a forgiving and quite comfortable ride, and that makes the i8 a surprisingly relaxed car in which to pootle through town or bludge up and down motorways. A full charge of the battery will allow you to drive up to 22 miles on electric power alone, and that helps the car achieve an official fuel consumption figure of, wait for it, 134 miles per gallon. Now, achieving that in the real world is going to be very, very tricky indeed, but even so, that figure is deeply impressive. The BMW i8 delivers all the performance, glamour and excitement of a conventional supercar, but with regular plug-ins, it'll also deliver unbelievably low running costs. It's even pretty affordable to buy by supercar standards, and for the amount of technology you're getting, it looks like something of a bargain. If you're after a supercar with a conscience, this is it. If you enjoyed watching this video, then click the button below to subscribe to our YouTube channel, or leave us a comment in the box to let us know what you think.